What's up, blogging heroes, and welcome back to another awesome blogging video. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing my new strategy for creating Amazon affiliate articles for my website, penbeast.com. I really hope this video helps you. Be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Tons of you guys that watch these videos aren't subscribed yet. It really shocks me. So you're going to hit that subscribe button and join the community. I really appreciate it. And let's dive into this awesome video. Before we get stuck in, let me introduce to you Agility Writer. This is the tool that I'm going to be using in this video. Now, Agility Writer is a really high quality AI writer that does one click, which is basically just a quick article, blast it out for you using the best type of AI for blogging. Or it's got more advanced versions. It's got optimized mode, which will optimize your articles for whatever reason it is you're looking for. Maybe it's SEO related type queries. It will do that. If you want a product roundup like we're doing today, then it'll do that. If you want a website built for you, if you want a YouTube to blog, if you want an article to be rewritten, it does it all. Check it out. Links in the description. And I've even put a 25% discount link in the description to help you with your journey. I started with a $25 a month to get 32 credits per month, but now I've upgraded to the yearly Y2 to get 1,200 credits per year. This is massively worth it. And if you've got the code, which I put in the description and the comment section, you'll get 25% off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, my friends. As you can see, there you go. You can see all the credits I've got. So, you know, I put my money where my mouth is, so to speak, with this. Let's get into Product Roundup. So by clicking Product Roundup like this, we can go ahead and go into Agility Writer and select what we want to write about. In this instance, I want to write an article about gifts. It's coming up to Christmas time, guys. My articles are all going to be orientated around the seasonal aspect of, hey, what pen, what ink, what fountain pen, what notebook can you give your friend, your spouse, your partner, your boss, your girlfriend, whatever it is. I want to be positioned for that. So all my articles are going to be aimed at that niche right now. So that's what we're aiming for within the pen niche here. So I've gone for 5 best pens to gift your friends. And I might even call this Christmas. Do I want to call it Christmas? No. Maybe I do. Maybe I do want to go that specific. Maybe I do want to go actually that specific. I can always change that later on. For now, let's keep it simple, because I think the more you complicate this, the more difficulty you're going to get. Now, bear in mind, this is 4 credits per article because they are a lot more in depth. They do require a lot more research and everything like that. Now, in terms of tone of voice and point of view, I've actually changed my stance on this. I used to be like a die-hard second person, talking about the user, everything like that. I've changed it. I really like second person in some instances, and for a lot of instances now, I actually go first person, I, me, etc. But I can only do that when I've used it. Difficult when I've not used the item I'm talking about, purely and simply because it's just disingenuous and it's lying a lot of the time. Oh, I think this is great because when I was using it, I didn't use it, so it's a bit difficult. If you've used the product you're talking about, go first person all the way. I've got a particular website which I use all the products I talk about on there, and so I always use that, and it works really well for that site. But in this instance, I'm going to go second person. Now, we can mention keywords here, such as pen gifts. Now, I've put some keywords in there. Right now, I've just included things like pen for husband, pen for boss, etc., etc., etc. And I think that's just a good idea. So let's go ahead and create the outline. Now, you can get an article title, but let's just generate this and see if it will create us a cool little article title. The ultimate guide to the 5 best pens for gifting your friends 2023. We're not doing 2023. No. It literally, we've got a month and a half until the end of 2023. It's not happening. Okay, so I like putting the ultimate guide towards the end of the sentence when it comes to titles. I want the first bit to be like 5 best pens right at the start. I don't want to be later on. I want it at the start. So I've changed 5 best pens for gifting your friends, the ultimate guide. Now, for gifting your friends, ultimate guide. and we can put like a dash ultimate guide. There you go. I think that looks pretty good, actually. We could get rid of that. We could keep it in. It's up to you. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and create outline now and see what comes up. Brilliant. The outline is complete. Okay, cool. So we've actually got here introduction, choosing the perfect pen for the perfect gift pen, quality, design and consideration, personalization options, top 5 pens for gifting, conclusion. All right, I really like these. I'm just going to add a little bit more in there because I don't like introduction. This is my introduction to gifts. I want to go a bit more in depth here with my titles. So introduction. Okay, so I'm looking here. Now, I changed the article outline to be what makes the best pen gifts. I think that's a better introduction than introduction. And choosing the perfect gift pen. I really like that. Top 5 pens for gifting and conclusion. I don't like conclusion either. And I'm just going to call the conclusion the best pen gift. I think that's going to work the best for this certain situation. Now going down, I'm looking at the review settings here, and I can see here that we have a bunch of different pens, and the majority here aren't really ones I want to look at. I want to really have a good mixture of best pen, good quality, good cost, and a cheaper cost as well. They all need to look good. So I'm just going to research these and then add some links in from Amazon myself. As always, when I'm going to Amazon, I always change it to the United States, and I make sure that my address is the United States as well, as you will get different results if you have that. Now, it just so happens this actually looks like a really nice pen, to be fair. This actually does look like a really, really nice pen. I quite like that. Yeah, I think we can stick with that one. I think this is okay, but it's not really like a gift pen, if you know what I mean. This is more like a general office use pen. I can't really see someone wanting to gift this as a pen, to be honest. It's not really like a very classy pen, so to speak. It's more of just a basic, simple pen. So we're going to cut that one off. Feather quills, that's pretty cool. I imagine there's going to be like a nice Harry Potter one. Oh yeah, feather quill, definitely worth it. Right, this is not a good result, this last one here. So I'm going to change that out for one that I'm selecting instead. And I want to get a specific feather quill pen as well, because I think that will really help the AI write a better article as a result. Okay, yeah, I've got the link now to the one that I would like it to write about. And it is right here. So let's just put that link in straight there. No messing about. The Lamy, let's go ahead and get the Lamy as well, just so we can actually get the link rather than have it guessworking or anything like that. So let's find a really nice version of this. This is a ballpoint pen, but there are fountain pen versions as well. Now, for some reason, they don't have many in stock for the fountain pen side of things, but it still does look really, really nice. I think we'll stick with the fountain pen version. I think it's just going to look better overall. So let's try that. Okay, the Montblanc pen. This is a very high quality pen. So I want to include this because the simple fact is it's a really high quality pen. So we've got to really include that. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and include that one. Now I want to add a couple like just jokey gifts. The ones that the floating pen. There's a floating pen as well. That's a real popular one, especially for like bosses and things. Bosses like having a floating pen on their desk. It's a unique gift. Okay, this one's perfect. Oh, it's currently unavailable, so probably not the best one to gift. How about this one? Brilliant, that is available. Okay, so we'll go ahead and grab that, put the link in. Next, so we've got the nice floating pen. Now, I think something fun that you could give your partner, like for younger people, I guess, people who love like Harry Potter or things like that. So let's have a look. Harry Potter pen. I really like this. It's super cheap, but it's also like a really cool little pen gift. So I think that'll be really, really good. It's a very basic one, but a lot of the times this isn't a matter of just selling the most high priced things. It's a matter of getting that affiliate click. They buy a pen, but what else do they buy when they're on Amazon? They buy a load of different things. So let's add this in. A lot of the times I've had sales where I've like got the click from a pen and then suddenly they bought like $100 thing and I've got a bit of a commission from that as a result. So we're going to stick that in. We've now got 5 products. We are good to go. Now, this does do images from Amazon, which is really useful. I might change those up myself. We'll see. Now, you can put your Amazon affiliate ID in there, which is going to be super useful for us. So all I would do here is just find my ID, which is penbeast-20. I can literally just copy and put it in here and then look for the penbeast section. See here, penbeast-20 is the Amazon affiliate ID. There you go. And then that would effectively make the Amazon links go to me, which would be perfect. Let's validate the products. Hopefully that will work. All products must be in product name URL format. I believe that's correct. I've done that. So I could actually just go ahead and grab these links and actually put the product names next to them as well. So let's just copy this name, put that there, put the line as such, and we'll do the same for each of these. Okie dokie. So now I've got the actual titles themselves in there for each of these pens. We can validate the products. Hopefully this will work. Products have been validated. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So it is important to make sure you get your titles in there. So this probably makes sure that it's got the title and the link just to double check that's the correct product. I've got the images from Amazon, which I do want. I'm going to include the features as well because I actually want the features. I can always remove them, which I probably will do as and when I'm doing this. Perfect for me. Okay, so now we can go ahead and get this sorted. Now you can add up to 15 products as well, so it's worth bearing that in mind. Now let me just move my cam so you can actually see what I'm looking at here. I'm deciding on styling, image prompts. I do personally like image prompts in there just in case I want to add like a really nice catchy picture for the front page. This really helps it. Internal linking, you can add that if you wish. You will need to go through all the information there to do that, but I haven't done that. Authority links, you got that if you want to. Add styling if you want to. I'm not going to do any of that. I don't want any AI images personally. I will create those myself. I've got a subscription to do that. And in terms of the actual type of photos, it would be photo design. Apart from that, we're all good to go. Let's add this to the writing queue. Okay, so the article has been created. Brilliant. And we have the whole article here. As you can see, it's used the actual H2s that I've requested. It's got the title I requested. It's got the personal information. Let's have a quick read through. A pen gift stands out because its timeless appeal and functional use. It becomes the best when it combines quality, design, and personal touch. An ideal pen for gifting should be high quality, meaning it writes smoothly without bleeding or skipping. Also, it should be sturdy, not prone to crack or breaking easily. Design matters too in a perfect pen gift. People appreciate sleek and stylish pens that add a touch of sophistication to their desk face. Okay, cool. So we've got like a nice little intro there. It's actually written really nicely. I like that it splits up. It doesn't look like AI. That's something I'm noticing here. This doesn't, like, I can recognize AI pretty quickly now when I look at ChatGPT. I'm like, oh, well, that's AI. If it's ever got a sentence after a large paragraph where it's like, okay, let's get writing about pens, that is AI. I can't stand it when it does it. It's a pet peeve. So let's go down to actually see what it's created here for, you know, the actual pen articles. So, top 5 pens for gifting, quick recommendations. Oh, I love that. Awesome. It's got quick recommendations. This is what we are going to move all the way to the top, just under the first paragraph, because we want to get it right away. These are the top 5 pens to buy, because sometimes people don't want to read an article. They just want to go, boom, show me what it is. All right. Now, one thing, I am going to remove this price. I don't want prices on the article. Never show prices on the article if you're using an affiliate type article. I learned this from Jason from Affiliate School. He's a legend himself. He looked at one of my sites. He gave me some criticism. And one of the criticism he gave me was never show price on an article. You de-incentivize people to click your links if you show the price. Why would they go check the price out if you are showing it in your article? No need. Get rid of the price, say check prices now. And if you want to show high, low, medium price or something like that, put it high, low, medium. You don't need to say the specific price. Thanks, Jason, for that tip, by the way, mate. I appreciated that. So let's go down. Oh, look at, they've even got the images from Amazon. And if you don't know already, I actually put a tweet out. I text Alex from WP Eagle and Carl Broadbent about this and told them both, hey, the Amazon image links have changed. They are getting rid of Amazon HTML image links. You now have to connect up your API. It's really long. It's a lot of effort. Personally, I've always been a naughty boy. You can give me a slap on the wrist if you like Amazon, but I've always just taken the image directly from Amazon and stuck it in my blog. It is what it is. I don't care too much. They changed the HTML image links. I'm not fussed because I'm not being affected. I was doing it the naughty way originally, and now I'm going to still do it the naughty way. It works for me. I'm sorry, Amazon, but I'm in the business of marketing products. I'm not in the business of just charity. So if I can market this product in the best way possible, I'm going to do that. All right. So let's look down. Oh, this is wrote a lot about this pen. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to have to, like, I don't know, cut this down a little bit, but it's good. It's really good. Right. Whoa, it's wrote a lot about all of these various pens. I can see why it costs 4 credits per article. These are in-depth, like, actual looks at the pens. I really like this. This is incredible. I love this one here. This is one I want. If someone bought me this, I would freak out a little bit. I actually really like that. And there's that nice little Harry Potter pen for kids. Okay, yeah, we can go ahead and copy this article. Now, one thing I want to show you is, right, the article end. You see this where it says article end? This is where it shows 5 additional titles for free. One of the reasons I chose Agility Writer over all the other AI out there is because included in the price of each article, you get catchy titles, additional title suggestions, then you get meta descriptions, then you get image prompts for Mid-Journey, which is, in my opinion, the best AI image generator available right now. You get it all. It's all included. There's no extra legwork for the user. You don't have to go to this, type in a specific search query. You don't have to pay any extra money. It's all just included right there and then. Free is part of your package. It's awesome. So that's why I like doing it. It saves me a lot of time and effort. Now, when you come to copy your actual article, you have 2 options. Click to copy all or click to copy article. Now, obviously, if you copy all, you're going to get all this extra stuff that you're going to need to delete. It's up to you. So I will actually copy article and that will stop here. You see there? Just selects this bit and then it won't copy anything past that. Now, here's all your potential image generators. It's really good. And these always produce really incredible shots for the image generators. So I really like that. So let's go ahead and copy this and get it in on PenBeast. Now, if you've been sleeping under a rock, I don't blame you. Sometimes some rocks are really comfortable to sleep under. If you've been sleeping under a rock, my friends, then you have missed the video where I actually recreated the PenBeast website. And I showed in that video some little secret tips I've never shared before in any of my videos. And as far as I'm aware, I'm the only popcorn user that's actually done some of this stuff. So I learned this by doing a few custom website builds for some clients who basically asked me to build them a website. And I learned some of these tricks. So I shared them. Things like, you know, having these little images in the navigation bar, like so I've got like a pen there and things like that. I shared that in that video. So check out that video. It's worth a watch. As you can see, the website's looking pretty badass right now. So let's go ahead, create new post. Okay, and then we can just very simply paste that bad boy in. Boom, it's pasted. No messing about. Now we can keep the ultimate guide if we want to, or we can get rid of it. I'm going to just get rid of it for now. I might change that later on. We'll see about it. We'll see. Now, I could get rid of this what makes pens the best gifts. Honestly, it looks good like that. And this is nice because it's bite-sized. It's easy to read. It's really focused on making it super easy to read. That's what I like about that. Going through now, you can see there's like a lot of writing here. And one thing is we will have to choose which we want to keep here and which we want to get rid of. But nevertheless, just having a quick glance through, the article looks really clean, just in general. I'm really happy with how this looks. I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup and then basically show you what I've done as a quick recap. Now, one thing I like to do with all of my various pictures that I use in these affiliate links is I like to take the Amazon image and then actually create it as my own, so it's not just a direct copy. I find it's just the best practice to do that. So what I do is I grab this image, copy image, I go to Canva, and I always have this background image. I just like that background image. It works for me. Then I go ahead and I just copy each of these individual images through, and very simply just copy them, paste them into the next one. If you want to duplicate what you've got here, like the background, just press duplicate page. It keeps the design, and you can just do it like that. It's really simple. Okay, so now we've got all of the images put in here. Now I'm just going to remove the background. It's super easy to do. You can do this if you have the premium version of Canva, but you can do this with loads of free images as well. I'd say you can do this free with any editor, but I just press edit image, background removal, click next image, background removal, next image, background removal, so on and so forth. Super easy. Now, if you don't see that for any particular reason, you might be using the old version of Canva. And if you are, I'll show you how you can basically change it. Press the image, click edit image. Now, you're probably like, this looks different for you probably. If it does, scroll to the bottom and select, it doesn't show for me because I'm already changed it. But if you want to basically change it to the same as mine, select, I would like to use the old image editor, and then it will basically change to look a bit like mine. I think it looks way better. It's way easier to use like this. So that's why I use it like this. It's entirely up to you though, guys. So then I just make sure the image is nice and big, and we're pretty much good to go from there. It's quite easy. Now, if you choose to add some shadow to these images, you can do, but I'm going to keep it super simple, make my life just easier in general. Now, I just simply press share, download, change to JPG for a smaller file size. So basically the article will load a lot quicker as a result. We don't need it 500 by 500. You can put it, but I'm just going to change that down to like 438 by 438. It's up to you what you want to do. Quality, I keep it at 80. Download. This will create a zipped file. Really easy to open the zip files. A zipped file is basically a large group of files which are condensed into a smaller file. And once you unzip them, extract them, that basically unlocks it and makes it easier for your PC to read them. So extract them, extract, and there you go. You got all your images. Now, very simply, when I go to back up here, I can very simply go through and just add all the images to my various product links. So first one goes in there, lovely jubbly, next, and next again, and next again, just drag and drop, and drag and drop. Now, one of the really cool things you can do with Popcorn is you can actually save your pattern. So you can go ahead, create pattern here, and I could create the pattern for this particular product, give it a name, and then it will sync up wherever I change it. This is really good for if you want to use the same affiliate link across many different parts of your website. Saves you tons of time. I use it all the time. So example, if I wanted to add a product pattern here, I would just type in product. Okay, so I've already basically formatted a lot of these various products, and I want to format this last one here and show you what I do to actually do it. So this is just a popcorn pattern here that I've input. It's a real simple one. Just press enter, click on the plus sign, browse all, click on patterns, and as long as you've got a license key for Popcorn theme, if you want to buy Popcorn themes, a link in the description with a fat discount code for any of you people out there who absolutely love massive discounts. Check that out. You go to product box and you select this one. Then you can just edit this up and change it depending on what it is you want to have it as. So I usually delete that because I just don't like that being there. Then I change this to an H2 right there. And that's pretty much it. Good to go. If you want to make it easier for copy and pasting, get rid of the list, just keep that one there, and it's much easier to copy and paste to. Then go ahead and actually delete this button. Keep the one button, make it a full button, change the size, add a border if you want to add a border, just change the color. You don't even need to select a size or anything like that. That's perfect. If you want to change the size of the button, very simply just change the size of the writing and it will do that. If you want to select a different type of thing, I usually like the star. I think that's good. I change the buy now to check prices. It's usually a better idea than buy now. Then simply, it's just a matter of changing the picture and everything to what it is you want. And that's how I get where I am. Super easy, super quick, super fantastic. Cool. So From here, this is where I start to select the specific things I want in this advert, as there are bound to be details that the AI will include that we don't actually want in the advert, like this picture, the title, that type of stuff. Just go ahead, delete that. Then I take this one-liner, which is perfect for that little section there. Then we take the highlights. Remember how I said makes it easier to copy and paste? If you've got one little open list like that, super easy to paste it in like that. Okay, now I go through this and just double check it actually needs it. It's a brown ink color, suitable for all ages. Don't need to say compact size, they could see that. Released, no, don't need that either. Lightweight pen. Cool, that's brilliant. That's fantastic. I'm happy with that. Then I would very simply just highlight these. If you want to delete them, press delete. That deletes them super easily. Then we come down to where Agility Writer has created the link for us already using our PenBeast tag. Super easy. This is why I love PenBeast, dude. This is it. This is what makes my life easy. PenBeast. This is why I love Agility Writer. It just makes my life easy. Okay, go ahead and delete that because we don't need that in. This looks like AI, so I'm going to delete that. And then we'll mess around with the pros and cons in just a minute. For now, though, I'm going to go ahead and change this link. Press apply. And then one thing you want to do is actually select under the image and press change to middle, align to middle. It makes it look a lot nicer, a lot more professional. Then we go ahead and make sure that button is open a new tab. It's got our link in. Go up to where the table is right here. Highlight that little section there and make sure our link is in there as well. So they can click it from the table. Makes it super easy. Okay, the price has been removed as well. Now, one thing I am going to change is the pros and cons under each of these products. They just don't look that good. I've got to change that to make them actually look good. So one of the things I'm going to do is just format a pattern, press the plus sign, click browse all, go to patterns, and then go down to pros and cons. This is where we can select a side-by-side pros and cons. This will reduce the amount of scrolling that people need to do. Obviously, if they're on a mobile, it's not going to affect it. But if they're not on a mobile, they're on a desktop, it makes it way better. So let's go ahead and select that. One thing we're going to do now is just make this super easy for myself to copy and paste. So like so, and I'm going to change this to pen pros. Actually, I'm going to keep it as just pros and cons. I think that's nicer. And then what I can do is actually select this group. See that? You can select it again and select it again and select it again until you actually get the entire size there. Then we can go ahead and copy that and put it in each of the sections below, ready for us to work on for each of the various images. This makes everything a bit easier to work with when you're thinking ahead like that. The whole point of, blogging is to make your life easier, right? So may as well make it easier. Now, one thing I do is actually remove the features section. I opted in to have that, but I don't think I'll use that again in future with the features system. It's a little bit too much information and creates too much scrolling. I like to be a little bit more straightforward with my information. I don't like to create loads of scrolling for no reason. Okay, now for pros and cons, let's go ahead and copy those pros in and then the cons in. Lovely jubbly, all done. Just delete the old ones. Fantastic. And then what I'll do is actually in between each of these is I'll create a divider. I don't want it to be like, feel like this is the same product. So I'm going to put a divider between each. I think that will look nice. Do the same here. And this is honestly, I work this quick when I'm creating blogs. I genuinely like to work this quick because time is money, friends. Time is money. I play a lot of World of Warcraft in my my spare time, and there's this character in World of Warcraft who every time you talk to him, he says, "Time is money, friend." And I always think it every time I'm blogging away. Time is money, friend. And it's interesting because it does keep me on track with what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to achieve is like, time is money. Don't spend time on things that aren't going to be bringing you in money. Too easy to get lost up in the world now and stuff like that. So you're better off just not doing it. Okay, fantastic. So now we actually have a really nice looking blog. As you can see, I've added the pros and cons in for all of these. You've got a nice separator, so it clearly separates these. If you want to create more space, you could just add a spacer like so, and then that would add a spacer as well. Creates quite a lot of scrolling, so maybe go down to like a 32, and then that would show that there's a space there if you wanted to have that. I'm not going to do that personally, but I think that looks really, really good the way that that's kind of looking right there. Looks really clean. I will actually go through each of these individually and rewrite them to be humanly written, because at the moment, I I probably could tell that they are AI generated. There's only so much you can say about Harry Potter pen. 3 paragraphs just seems a little bit excessive, so I will look through that and rewrite that. Okie dokie. So I've gone ahead and finished editing this post now. I've added my human touch to this, and I've just tried to basically make sure all the links are connected up correctly. And I've generally added a nice little bit of extra color and features to this post. So if I actually go and have a little look at this post in the actual view, we can see how it looks like. If we just put my cam up top, we can get the best indication. So it shows the title, it has the affiliate disclaimer right at the top. It's got the table of contents. Now this is a plugin I've got which shows all H2 and H3 titles as basically part of the table of contents, so they can click it and go to those sections. Then you got the quick recommendations. This is a really good thing to have in your affiliate post, just so that people can know, oh, here's basically 5 suggestions. What I'm going to do is change these to numbered, though. I would like to number those right now. So I'm just going to quickly go ahead and number those. There you go. That's a lot better. Then it goes down to personalization options, quality and design. Now, if you have a advert type situation where you put adverts on your blogs, it can always be a good idea to highlight certain sections and have them included in the group. And then if you change your Azoic settings, you can actually set it so it won't put adverts in the middle of groups. It'll put them on either side. That way, you prevent adverts from breaking this bit up. I like adverts to be between like H3 and H2 titles, or H2 and H2 titles. I never like it to break sentences up. It never works for me personally. And then here we have the table, which just has basic information. I don't like this, how it's broken up a little bit. So I'm going to have to change the sizing of that. That's not a problem. Okay, so I've done that. And then going down, we have our first pen, which is the Lamy pen. Brilliant. And it's got links in both the picture and the box just there. It's got a nice little bit of information here. I've changed this so it's more humanly edited. It's got nice pros and cons. It's got a nice divider to split it up. Then we got the next one, the next one, the next one. It goes down like so. And I felt that there was way too much writing about each of these pens. So I basically cut a bunch and just tried to consolidate it to get the information across. Okay, so there we go. We have the post all completed now. It looks absolutely awesome. It's got fantastic pens to choose from, and it just covers all the details in depth. It's got a nice little table to get all the information across that we need to get across. I'm really happy with this in general. I probably would actually extend this section out here and say brand choice. Changed it to brand breakdown, and the reason is I just want to make it a bit longer. But nevertheless, the article looks really, really good, and I'm really happy with how this looks. So I'm going to go ahead and get that posted now. Now, for basic information such as the meta description like here, this actually comes with Agility Writer. So when you go to Agility Writer at the bottom, it's actually got the various different titles that you could have. And then it's also got meta description suggestions here, 3 that you can choose from. So you can copy those if you want to. And then it's got some mid-journey image prompts as well, which we can use. Let's have a look what it's created. So as you can see, it has created some really awesome pens. Wow, these are really nice. Oh my goodness gracious me. They're lovely. Let's look at the next one. Oh, I'm going to go for this one right here. I think that's so sleek and elegant. And then we've got a lovely gift set just there, which is the 4th image there. And what we'll do is now I want to decide between these 3. I think it's between this one and this one. I think this one makes me want to click the most. So I'm going to use that one. I'm going to open up Canva, go down to my general image. So I usually use like a YouTube thumbnail as a result of this. I set that as the background and boom, bang, ping, share that, download, JPG. I don't want to have a PNG for a full image. Doesn't make sense. It's too big of a file size. So now we go to the actual blog itself and we add in the lovely picture that we've now got for the blog. It looks really, really cool. Look at that. That looks so good. I'm really happy with how that looks. And then I just need to tag the pen gifts in there. Excellent. Everything has been tagged. It's got all the categories in. We can go ahead and publish that now. Super easy, super quick. Nice little article done for pens once again. thanks so much to Agility Writer for this just amazing tool for creating quick and easy Amazon affiliate posts like this. I'm going to do a whole load of these on my various websites. And thanks so much to Popcorn for giving us such an easy way of making awesome looking blogs. I don't really see many other blogs looking like this, to be honest. They all tend to look really, really basic, and Popcorn looks really good whilst also being really basic to use. So I love it for that reason. Thanks so much for watching this video. Really, really appreciate it. Sorry I got a bit dusty here when my neighbor knocked on my door midway through the video and asked me to help her cut part of her tree. So I went and did it whilst the video was still recording. So that's why I'm a little bit dusty. Sorry about that. See you in the next episode. By the time you are watching this video, I will be in Portugal, sunning it away, sipping cocktails and eating the best, nicest foods out there. Can't wait. Thanks so much for watching. This is Theo Ramwell, and you have a lovely day.